how Rune straight up just start with the Roy here, because, I mean, Donkey Kong just probably just gets schmixed in this matchup. He's so big and he just can't get in. Yep. Interesting that we do see him opt to play regular Samus instead of Dark Samus. If you all don't know, Dark Samus is slightly better because she is slightly shorter. So things like up smash will connect more correctly, and a no charge neutral special will hit a crouching Pichu on Dark Samus and not Samus. Fun fact. Tries to get the F smash read, but Advo definitely wise to that. You aren't gonna get him just air dodge just mindlessly. Relatively even so far. Advo's been doing a decent job of keeping me out, but when Rune's got in that like once or twice, it definitely just adds up. Because with just one neutral air, you get a fair, you get a bear. Might even follow up with a ledge trap jab, and yep, that's it. Jair, that's what they're calling it now. Jab back air's Jair. This is the Smash 4. Haha. Okay. Really good chase on that uppy there. He fast fell that really hard too, so just a hard read by Rune, just knowing exactly where to go. That definitely was not super easy to punish. Good parry. You definitely just have to flex your tech skill with those parries on all those projectiles, no matter how inconsequential. He does miss. Misses the jab back air back there. Tries to follow up with another jab, but not quite. He just
Joey's gonna join you guys in a minute.
I'm doing it. You wanna hop on?
We're gonna need another
I
commentator
got
here.
stuff to do.
Oh man, are y'all joking? This is a dream come true.
Sweet spot not quite going to kill.
Wow.
It is very strong.
Huh? It's been a while.
It has.
Oh man, what's going on, man?
Not much. How about you?
Oh, I'm about to act a nut. I'm about to act a nut.
Trying to cover the ledge without
Nah. I ain't really heard from him in a minute.
Yeah, you can't hang on ledge like that. You're just gonna get punished. Really solid stuff coming in ledge trapping from Ad. Definitely trying his best to just keep Runes in disadvantage. But I think the ledge trapping, honestly, in this matchup goes both ways, because Roy just has it so good with the jab. Even if you just catch it with jab, a seemingly inconsequential move, it's just straight into the back air. Easy.
Oh, I'm making that. Embarrassing myself.
Good dash attack. That does actually kill early, similar to War and knockback. And we do have another commentator joining us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm AJ. It's nice to meet you all. It's my first time doing this.
Well, we got loser semis here. Game 1.
All right.
Somewhat notable that Runes did opt to go not for the DK but for the Roy. This matchup for... Was that it? Nope, not quite the sweet spot.
With the tether recovery.
Sweet spot of Roy's side B kills ridiculously early.
Yeah.
Like 60 pre-hit.
Even if he can catch him with the recovery on that edge, that might be game right there.
Yeah. Advo really scared, it seems, because he just keeps rolling and rolling. He knows that the longer you stay at ledge against Roy, the more likely it's just gonna land a jab, or he's gonna land a side B.
Yeah, you don't want to have Roy rush you down just like that. It could be game.
Really good timing on the neutral get up, because between being able to act and your invincibility running out, it's a 1 frame window. So if you just shield it after, it's just 1 frame to punish.
Good to know. I did not know that.
So you do have to time it correctly, but gets a bit easier when you have moves like forward tilt that do last for a good probably, I'd have to say maybe that's probably 4 or 5 frames if I had to guess.
Okay. So this is my first time commentating. Are these two recurring players?
Yes, they do come up a lot. They're at pretty much every Smash Rush.
Okay.
I do believe Advo has won the most Smash Rushes of anyone, and Runes is commonly here too.
All right, so it looks like we're running it back with the same characters, just getting the colors together.
Yep. Advo is opting to go for the Dark Samus this time. There's not really much of a difference, except Dark Samus is slightly shorter, which isn't that it's basically nothing in this matchup. The roles are also different.
That was the big thing too. I was really hoping that the Echo Fighters would bring something else to the table, but for some people, all you need is a mind game of having a different character.
Yep. You can see that with sometimes the Peach mains switching to Daisy.
Exactly. I've been on the receiving end of that myself, so yeah.
Good parry. He misses another jab to back air. It seems like, obviously, Runes is not a Roy main, so it seems like he's not quite all the way there yet with the jab back air confirms.
But he's making it work for him with these rush downs. He's got Samus kind of looking stuck.
Oh yeah, definitely. He would go DK, but this matchup is bad for DK. Because DK just gets super walled up, whereas Roy is much... Ooh,
That was
run
a
off
nice
charge
combo.
shot.
Okay.
He was definitely not expecting that.
With the perfect parry.
Couldn't quite go for the follow-up there because the down B was still on the stage, so it blocked him from doing any sort of dashing up. So, really solid stuff. He used that a lot of these down Bs because, I mean, they do like maybe 3%, but it's just something to put out there so that you just can't approach.
All right, Roy taking the stock, even in and out. 35%. Not
Yeah.
looking too bad.
You can't hit his shield like that, though. Every time you hit his shield with bad spacing, that's another complicated thing about this matchup, though, because Roy, he wants to hit you with that really, just the inside of that sword. But if you just hit the shield with that, it's going to get upbeat every single time. He actually might have been able to get him there with that F smash, but he did angle it up, so it looked like Roy was just able to roll profile it.
Yeah, and this character swap is just looking beautiful. This
Oh,
Samus
yeah.
is making this comeback.
Ooh, that's gonna kill. Yep, off the top 5 for him. Yeah, be so careful of that, because he can just do it at any time, and it's so fast. And honestly, it's a little hard to punish.
Oh, man.
Obviously not there, though.
The edge guard, you gotta be careful. I mean, you can't use the same tactic over and over. Don't catch
He
on
almost
quick.
had him here, because he definitely baited him up being early. We just see these cycles where Advo, he just keeps up being and up being.
Proving me wrong. He making it work.
Good tech chase on the platform with up smash, but
Spot
not quite.
dodge. Okay.
Trying to go out there with throw to edge guard, but he just really Samus can stay out there so long with the down Bs, and Roy's a fast follower, so it's really pretty inconsequential the amount of time he can stay out there. Samus does not really have much to be worried about.
And you were saying that this person does not play Roy often?
It's a secondary, maybe moving towards co-main.
Okay.
He plays DK most of the time, so it's just some rough matchups.
Got you. Because you would think that Samus might have some sort of advantage being projectile-based, but this Roy in this rushdown is pretty scary.
Ooh,
Commentator's
up
curse.
the wrong way. That's unfortunate. But with a lot of the Fire Emblem characters, that's just going to happen. You have to angle your up B correctly, because you cannot snap from behind.
All right, where are we going to? Game 3?
Yeah, this is game 3. It's 1-1 now. So, if I were Runes, I'd be thinking, I want to go somewhere small where I don't have a lot of distance to cover to be right up in Advo's face. Smash Throw, that's a wonderful choice, in my opinion. Seems like we were running the gauntlet of skins with Advo. Because between his two characters, Samus and Dark Samus, which they're basically the same, you have a total of 16 skins to choose from. So he definitely goes for the variety.
KK Slider's gonna grace us with one of his tunes for this match.
Yep. Alright. So far, starting off, Advo is definitely opting to stay in the corner a little bit, because really what he wants, although Roy does love approaching you, he wants Roy to approach him, because he can't really approach. So he wants to just maximize the space between him and Roy at all times, and sometimes you just have to go to the corner to get that.
Yeah, and this Samus player is fresh out the gate with a great offense and defense. You would think this was game one.
Yeah.
Already with Roy at 117. Though Roy is making a steady comeback, at least trying.
He's trying. It's definitely difficult against Samus on the ledge, because Samus does have pretty good ledge trapping. He just keeps getting hit by these down Bs. He cannot just... although it does do not that much damage, if he just stays on the ledge, it just resets the situation every single time. So he has to just choose an option before that. It's a really good way to just put him on a timer. Similar to the way you can see it with like Snake's up smash, but just not to that great of an effect, because it does not do that much damage.
Got you. This Roy might want to consider changing tactics while being offensive. What's working to his advantage? Samus seems to be adapting pretty quick. Catching him with the up B again. Oh, the tether. I like that combination.
We saw a few matches ago. Advo was playing against Low 1, and Low 1 is Wario. So Wario does not have those tools to compete at long range. So he had to play really almost like campy until he saw his right opportunities to approach. Because Samus does not have a whole lot of lag, but with these when he's charging Charge Shot, it's a perfect time to try and get in. And I think Runes just has to see these opportunities and really capitalize off of the minimal time he has, where Samus is in frames where they can't do anything. This is not a kill. Up smash, or up throw not quite killing yet. Samus does have base 2 or, I don't know if you call forward throw a kill throw, but she can definitely kill off of the throws. It's not...
Oh, off the ledge. Okay.
That Roy drop zone fair is actually so scary because it's super fast. You can just be gone in an instant. Blink and you'll miss it.
And Samus has Roy in a tough spot because any shot right now could kill.
Yeah.
And Roy's having a hard time getting in.
So that was a pretty solid parry.
Using the platform to his advantage. It's like he coming back.
That up, he did scoop him from underneath. Has him off stage. And ideally to get back, he'd have to have a long ledge trapping sequence where he's just in advantage.
This Samus.
Where Samus will obviously struggle is disadvantage. So she wants to keep it in neutral as long as possible and just hold on for just so much time before Roy can get in and have a chance to do his deadly combos. See, he does miss the up B there, but there's really not much you can do because it doesn't go too far above the platform, and you can actually fast fall out of it really quickly and then just shield immediately. And it's not like he's prone to getting grabbed there either because it's on the platform, so he'd have to land and then grab, which is just too much frames.
Yeah, this Samus is doing a great job edge guard. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, that's fine. He is about to lap him in percent too, so... Advo definitely seems like he's figured it out. A really good job by Runes there, just calling out where he's going to land with the up B. It does seem like Advo wants to land a little bit like closer to the middle of stage, so he can just have the stage control he desperately desires.
Uh-oh. Really impressive work with these mines by Voodoo.
And down B, oh, that's not it. That could have been it, but smart by Runes to reverse his up B.
Oh, with back air.
Jabs on a platform, yep. And, oh, that's best of 3.